What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. The Colts really tied with the Texans, and I haven't wrapped my head around how that's possible yet. Power's here, and for the first time in this channel's history, I have to talk about a tie. I still, right now, don't know how to feel about this. It's a day later. We managed to tie with the Houston Texans. Let's just get into the game. The fact that we were even in a position to win that game is remarkable. We were down by 17 in the fourth quarter and managed to tie the game. I don't know how that's possible, but I just want to say right off the bat, that, to me, right there, shows that this team is different than last year. If this was last year, down by 17 in the fourth quarter, the game would have been over. We wouldn't have had a chance. Doesn't matter who we're playing. Against Jacksonville, we were down by like that much. Didn't have a chance. It didn't feel like we had a chance in this game, but Matt Ryan made it happen. Defense played really well in that fourth quarter. Defense did what they needed to do. They played clutch, so I'm glad that's going to happen. But let's talk about the game. So we opened up with a Rodrigo Blankenship field goal after 2 punts by each team, I think, and then we drove down and got a field goal. Then we got the ball right back, and then in the second quarter, we drove down, had it 4th and goal, and this is where the downfall started because for some reason, play calling is hard for Frank Reich. Play calling, it's not that hard, Frank Reich. It's really not. Like, I don't know why you can't put it together. Like, just call a play that makes sense. 4th and goal, you run Wildcat and you lose like 5 yards. That doesn't make any sense. And that was just where the downfall started. The Texans went down and got a field goal, tied the game. Then we didn't do shit. And then the Texans went down. They scored a touchdown. And then I think after that, Matt Ryan threw his interception. And the Texans didn't do anything with it, and we went to halftime down 10-3. And then in the second half, to start the third quarter, the Texans got a field goal. Like, the Texans had that nice flea flicker that went for big yards, and then we held them to 3, and didn't do anything with the ball. I think that's where Matt Ryan fumbled the snap, and then the Texans went down and scored again. O.J. Howard had 2 touchdown catches. He had a pretty good game. And after that, I thought the game was over. It was 20-3 was the score. Then we went to the fourth quarter. The defense got a stop. The offense went down, got it to 4th and goal. We kicked a field goal, made it 20-6. And this is where the fireworks started. The defense got a strip sack on Davis Mills and then set up the offense. And Jonathan Taylor, being the god he is, the only person that didn't piss me off this game, ran in for a touchdown to make it 20-13. The defense got a stop. The offense went back down, had a nice drive led by Jonathan Taylor. Then it ended with a Matt Ryan touchdown pass to Michael Pittman Jr., who had an incredible game too. Tied it up at 20. And then the problem started again. Rodrigo Blankenship kicked the ball out of bounds on the kickoff. So they gave the Texans the ball at like the 35 or the 40, one of the two. Luckily, the defense was able to get a stop. Our offense had a chance to go down and get in field goal range to win the game. We couldn't. We gave the ball back to the Texans, and they took it to overtime. And then more craziness started. Rodrigo Blankenship, at the start of overtime, kicked it out of bounds again in the exact same way he did the first time. Gave the Texans the ball at the 40 again, and the defense got a stop again. And then the offense had like a nice drive. They got into good field goal range. We did some dumb things, lost some yardage. But we had a 42-yard attempt with 2 minutes left in overtime. And Rodrigo Blankenship kicked the worst field goal I've ever seen. It was on the right hash, and he kicked it more right and just completely shanked it. And then the Texans, they had a chance to go down and score. They didn't. They punted us the ball with like 20 seconds left. And then we tried to run a screen with Paris Campbell just to get something going, and he didn't lateral the ball. He probably should have, and the game ended in a 20-20 tie. Like, I still don't know how to feel about it right now, like a whole day later. Like, yeah, I'm happy we didn't lose, but we didn't win. It's just weird. But somehow we're tied for the lead in the division right now. That no, Houston, I'll take a tie with you for the lead. Yeah, I welcome all of the Houston fans that watch this video. Make fun of the Titans, especially. Jags, they lost. That makes sense. The Titans, though, you really lost to the Giants. Like, yeah, let's make fun of the Titans. We can make fun of the Jags too, but mostly the Titans because they deserve it a lot more. But yeah, the Titans losing made the tie a lot better. We should have won. We could have had sole first place if Rodrigo Blankenship knew how to make a field goal, but that's besides the point. There's just a lot of things that I did like about this game, though, especially that fourth quarter. Like, if the Colts could play like how they played in the fourth quarter for an entire game, oh my God, we would blow everyone out if we could do that. But I feel like the offense truly gelled in that moment. They came through when it mattered, and like I said earlier, that showed why this team is different. With Carson Wentz last year, we wouldn't have even been in the position to have a chance to win. The fact that we battled back and made it a tie says a lot, and we should have won. We had every opportunity to win. It's our own fault that we didn't win. The Texans weren't really the better team. They weren't at all. We had a lot of unforced errors. Like, I think if on that 4th and goal where we ran Wildcat, I think if we run a normal play and get that touchdown, it's a whole different game. I think we run away with it if that happens. All right, so we had to make a little bit of a move because my roommate walked in, so yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, it was unfortunate that we couldn't capitalize on our opportunity to win that game, but like I said, the fact we even had an opportunity says a lot about this team, and if we can play like we did in that fourth quarter all of next week against Jacksonville, I think we can go in there and get a win. So, yeah, we need to beat Jacksonville. If we don't beat Jacksonville, that's a severe problem. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notification, and follow everything in the description. I don't know if I'm going to do a Notre Dame recap because of that horrid game that happened, and I honestly didn't watch it because I was at the Ball State football game because I go to Ball State. So, yeah, if I'll do that, I might post it tomorrow or Wednesday, so you'll see if I do it or not, but thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.